How about that for a blast from the past? So many of you remember Marine Life Oceanarium in Gulfport for so many years. It was the attraction on the coast for locals and tourists alike. Marine life destroyed by Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Cliff Vick, whose father was one of the original owners of the park, will do a presentation at the Gulfport Historical Society Thursday night in Gulfport. And we have a little preview with Cliff in the studio with us on XXV. Good to see you, Cliff, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
I was surprised. I didn't know that park was first built in 1957.
Yes, I think that's when it opened. It opened and developed on kind of a piecemeal basis. It first had the gift shop and what was later known as the reef tank. And the reef tank had fish and dolphins in it. I can't imagine what that was like.
Yeah, that must have been crazy. How about your memories? You're a little kid running around the park, and eventually as a teenager working there. I mean, what are your memories of those days?
It didn't have a dome. It had the sun going directly in the water, and with the windows, it looked very eerie, kind of like a spaceship. But they developed the reef tank and then the main tank, and the main tank was the central part of marine life. It was the largest marine tank in the world for many years, and in the stadium area.
And then you have dolphins, you have sea lions. I mean, really in its heyday, marine life was something else, wasn't it?
Yes, it was until Katrina. It was the largest tourist attraction in the state by a pretty large margin.
Yeah, and people not only would folks from out of town, whenever they came to the coast, make a stop at marine life, but local folks too. I mean, it was just so popular for school trips and people just bringing their families by and everything else.
Yes, and when we added on the anti-gravity house and the tour train, they would sometimes come just to see those attractions.
Okay, well now we're going to show you something. Now this is before cell phones and social media and texts. Postcards. When people traveled, Cliff, they would buy postcards and they would actually, I'm going to show you another one here, actually mail them, writing something cute like, having a great time, wish you were here. And you've got a collection of postcards, I imagine, that is something else.
Yes, so you can also get them on eBay.
So you're going to do a presentation 6 o'clock at the Old Depot, downtown Gulfport, for the Historical Society. What can people expect?
Well, it'll last about an hour, and we have a lot of pictures and a lot of displays, and we should have a lot of people who work there, I'm hoping. And we have contributions and photographs from the first original female trainer. Her name was Gail Bailey, and she lives in Hawaii now. And it's funny how a lot of people I've known my whole life came in there as a teenager on a lark and put in an application, as an alternative to working at, say, Burger King. And a lot of them made it their life's work.
Well, we encourage everybody to stop by because you can step back in time. Because as I said, Marine Life Oceanarium, I mean, in its day, it was pre-casino and everything else, the attraction on the coast. Well, Cliff, thanks for being with us, and we sure do appreciate it.
Well, thank you.